There was a point last year I wanted to make 10 predictions against the spread every single week, but after about 3 weeks, it just got overwhelming for me. So I decided maybe just shrink it a little bit. Just do 5 games a week for college and NFL. But you're still going to get my college football predictions and NFL predictions straight up every single week. But as far as when I'm going to do it, I'm not that sure yet. I got to figure out what kind of schedule I'm going to fit it into because if you followed me all these years, well, we're only on our 4th season. But still, I would normally do my college predictions either Sunday night or sometime Monday, and I do the NFL ones either on Tuesday or Wednesday. Sometimes last year I'd put the predictions up a little bit after the Monday Night Football game that week. So just something to look out for. I'm just not sure yet. I'll have to figure something out. But that's for another day. Let's focus on what we've got this week and the week 1 picks against the spread. So my first pick against the spread is Northern Illinois at plus 10.5. I've heard some people say that this isn't going to be a game. I've heard someone say that I was going to win by 20 or more, but I just think that this is a huge thing to maybe it's worth risking for. Like it's worth taking a risk on. In fact, the last 2 meetings between these two teams have been decided by a total of 4 points. Northern Illinois has won 4 of their last 5 matchups against Big Ten teams, and Iowa has 4 suspended starters, 2 on the offensive line and 2 on the defensive line. So I think with those missing pieces for Iowa, I think it's a huge opportunity for Northern Illinois to stay in the game. Like I said, they may not win it, but they can keep it close. So my first pick against the spread, Northern Illinois plus 10.5. My second pick against the spread, Alabama minus 24.5. And it's really that simple. Alabama doesn't only win week 1, but they win with authority. Like they lay the hammer down week 1. They show no mercy. The Alabama margin of victory in week 1 under Nick Saban is 28 points. So that's all you need to know. My third pick against the spread is kind of risky depending on how you look at it. Miami, Florida at minus 3.5. Like I said, this is going to be the second best game of the week. That is, well, it'll be the second best game of the week. The best game of the week, in my opinion, will be Washington and Auburn, a top 10 matchup. But I feel like the experience that Miami is going to have coming back and the lack of experience that LSU will have coming back, I think this is an opportunity for Miami to get a week 1 win. In fact, LSU doesn't seem like a team that should be ranked in the top 25, but I knew they were going to be because the AP wanted to hype up this matchup. So I think those missing pieces for LSU is what Miami will take advantage of in this game. And I think this Miami team will be very disciplined coming out this season. They did start the season 11-0, but they had a 3-game losing streak to end the season. But I think after an offseason to think about it, regroup, I think this Miami team is ready. And I think they will be ready for week 1. Miami minus 3.5 is my third pick against the spread. And by the way, these spreads are according to betus.com as of Wednesday evening at 8 Eastern Time, 7 Central. My fourth pick against the spread, Michigan at plus 2. Now this is a rivalry game renewed. I envision there being a lot of nasty hits in this one. But the difference I have in this matchup, it's very hard to dictate like how the matchups are going to go because you can't really use season-long evidence, but you can just use what happened last year. And you can use some history to back it up. Michigan, they start off really well at the beginning of the season, but it kind of just falls apart toward the end of the year. And that could be the case again this season, as many think that this is the make-or-break year for Jim Harbaugh. Notre Dame has lost their defensive coordinator. They've lost 2 offensive linemen to the NFL, and Mike McGlinchey and Quentin Nelson. Notre Dame's quarterback, Brandon Wimbush, completed less than 50% of his passes last year. And Michigan will have Shea Patterson make his debut for the Michigan Wolverines, the Ole Miss transfer who had some playing time at Ole Miss. And Also, Michigan playing well early in the season. That's going to be a thing. Michigan +2 is my fourth pick against the spread for the week. And my lock of the week. So this is kind of a special one. So my lock of the week, Washington at +2. Playing against Auburn. Kind of the pieces that they still have on Washington. Quarterback Jake Browning, running back Myles Gaskin. In the Gus Malzahn era, they're below 500 in games that are played on the road or on a neutral site. And this game is going to be indeed on a neutral site. Auburn has lost Petaway and Kerryon Johnson. But they still have Jarrett Stidham at quarterback. So this is going to be an interesting quarterback battle. But I think the difference is going to be Myles Gaskin. I think he's going to be a difference maker in this matchup. And I think Washington wins this game. So those are my picks against the spread. Comment below what you think of these picks. Also like, subscribe, and share. I will see you next time. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy the games this weekend.